there's really not a bigger forest fire in our community right now than people dying on our roadways from drunk and drug driving.
It's a forest fire Clark County Sheriff McMahill is trying to put out. Death and heartache on our roads, often at the hands of drunk and impaired drivers.
I don't see 304 or 502.
For several months, the 8 News Now investigators have explored Nevada's DUI laws.
I think 304's been hit. He's on D Street.
Prompted in part when lawmakers took no action after the deaths of 2 state troopers. Sergeant Michael Abate and Trooper Alberto Felix parked on the side of this freeway off-ramp investigating a sleeping drunk driver when a second drunk driver hit and killed them.
Kill somebody on accident?
Yeah.
Our investigating led us to the case of then 22-year-old Alfredo Harrigi, a 4-time DUI driver without a license, who while awaiting a court date for that 4th DUI, hit and killed a veteran crossing the street. We found delays in testing Harrigi's blood, an important step in filing actual criminal charges against him, allowed him to walk free. Even though a judge told him not to drive, he got behind the wheel and drove drunk for a now 5th time, though this time it proved deadly.
It is difficult to put a restriction on somebody when you don't have those blood results, when you don't have the complaint in front of you. So
Las Vegas Justice Court Chief Judge Melissa de la Garza told us those blood testing delays meant she and other judges couldn't legally hold a person or put any real restrictions on them. While a judge did order Harrigi to wear a blood alcohol monitor, we found the company that runs that alcohol monitoring program terminated Harrigi because he failed to pay fines with the monitor itself. Weeks later, 45-year-old George Brown was dead.
Those are the people, Chloe, that we're worried about.
The chief judge and other leaders brought this issue to this committee. Clark County's Criminal Justice Coordinating Council is made up of police, judges, and other stakeholders, all working to improve the criminal justice system. One goal, highlight those delays in testing so drivers like Alfredo Harrigi don't have to wait months and judges can take action. Metro's average time to process DUI blood samples at the beginning of the year was 55 days. It's now down to 29.
I've always believed that the swifter that justice is associated to the time that a person committed a crime, the better that we all are for it.
So we'll test the alcohol first because it's quicker.
Deputy Chief Brandon Clarkson oversees Metro's crime lab, where toxicologists test blood from all those DUI arrests and crashes. In addition to Metro, they're also testing for most agencies in southern Nevada because Nevada is one of 2 states without a statewide crime lab. Now, the process is happening faster than ever before because staff here will stop testing for other drugs once results show a person is well above the legal limit for alcohol. Clarkson says that means the staff, which includes an additional toxicologist and 2 more in training, can move on to the next case.
And being able to speed up this process and work with to get successful prosecution is speeding up that testing process so we can get more turnaround quicker and hold people accountable for DUIs.
Sir, is there anything you want to say to me?
Last month, a judge sentenced Harrigi to 3 to 10 years in prison as part of a plea deal.
Did somebody make you drink against your will, or did you drink because you wanted to?
I drank because I wanted.
So that's not an accident, is it?
While his case is now closed, the sheriff says the 8 News Now investigators reporting pushed this conversation so the next possible offender doesn't have any opportunity to get behind the wheel.
I appreciate you guys bringing attention to it, first off, because it helps us get things done quicker.
And now, because Metro is testing more quickly, defendants in these DUI cases are seeing judges more quickly. What was a 4-month delay at Las Vegas Justice Court is now down to 2 months. It's something that county committee we just showed you actually worked on. And as part of our digging into this whole issue, we found the director of that very committee, a county employee, faces her own DUI charge. An arrest report the 8 News Now investigators obtained reveals Lindsay LaMontagne, the director of the Clark County Criminal Justice Coordinating Council, a panel comprised of police, judges, and other leaders tasked with fixing our criminal justice system, faces a misdemeanor DUI charge. Documents revealing a state trooper pulled her over in April after another person called police to report a swerving driver who had, quote, driven off the road approximately 5 times. LaMontagne telling the trooper she had 2 shots of vodka downtown and that she works for Clark County. The trooper arrested LaMontagne, who, according to the report, told that officer that he ruined her life. She was then booked into the city jail, where a technician drew her blood. We asked the sheriff about what this arrest and the recent DUI arrest of a state senator all mean amid the conversation about how drunk driving is affecting our community.
I became aware of that actually through some conversation that you had with some folks at Metro around this particular issue. I guess I'll say two things to you. I also believe in forgiveness. When you pay the price for what it is that you've done, it can't be held against you for the rest of your life. But it is problematic to me that we have people in those positions supposedly trying to solve the problems that we have that are facing those DUI charges themselves.
Well, tonight a county spokesperson says leadership is aware of that arrest and that the court process needs to play out. She adds in part, quote, "The employee is a coordinator of a council that includes several other folks who represent the criminal justice system as stakeholders. Her role does not include policymaking, but rather providing updates and information to county management." You saw her sitting at that table in that meeting. Again, that arrest happened back on April 27th, but the municipal court didn't schedule her first court appearance until the end of August, 4 months later. She later pleaded not guilty, and her attorney, who is also a sitting state senator, did not return our request for comment. We wanted to know if LaMontagne would use this own experience to aid in the committee's work to, among other things, fix these DUI delays. I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
Now, our investigators tried to get the results of that county director's blood test, but Nevada State Police denied releasing it, citing the open criminal case. Now, Metro did release similar results for Democratic State Senator Edgar Flores, who has yet to appear in court following his DUI arrest.